Previously on Pure Caw Wrestling, Jose Diaz jumped Adam Flair as retaliation for Flair costing Diaz his spot in the light heavyweight title match. A brawl broke out backstage with security having to separate the two men. Meanwhile, we saw light heavyweight action as the two divisions frontrunners went toe-to-toe. Nyght and Devine, both undefeated at the time, would battle in preparation for episodes 10's title showdown. Diaz and Flair's brawl would escalate. The two men brawled near the stage and caught the eye of Devine, causing a brief distraction. This enabled Nyght to steal a win, giving Ryan that momentum he needs heading into Birth of Champions. The brawl continued backstage as Flair took the fight to Diaz. Injured or not, Adam Flair put up a fight before security along with James Creed intervened. James Creed announced a one-on-one matchup with the fourth man being named, the light heavyweight ladder match. The heavyweight division's second semi-final matchup took place. Leon Jackson came more focused than ever, ready to get another shot at Nassim with higher stakes. His opponent Danny Evans also had his game face on and came into the fight with everything to gain. A match of the year by fans of Pure, this matchup showed the world just how much both of these young men wanted to be the best in the divisions. On this night, one strike too many enabled Danny Evans to earn a hard-fought pinfall victory, Danny Evans getting a shot at the heavyweight title. Guys, we are on ringside once more for Pure Caw Wrestling, and we are just 2 episodes away from Birth of Champions. Our packed pay-per-view events mark 10 episodes of Pure and the night where we crown our first 2 Pure World Champions. His arm isn't 100%, but he claims to be ready. Adam Flair's return match against Jose Diaz with high stakes. After last week's brawl, we know we're in for a heated main event. Tonight, we open though with some heavyweight action. Let's take it to the ring. The entrance, Jamie T. In just 2 weeks, the biggest matchup in the heavyweight division to date, Rob Nasim and Danny Evans are going to go one-on-one. Two men that haven't laid a finger on each other thus far in the Contender Series. Those two same men will compete in a one-on-one matchup in 2 episodes' time. Here's the man that competed with Evans last week in a match that fans have called a match of the year and an absolute classic. Jackson proved a lot of people wrong with his showing last week, and he's back 1 episode later for more in-ring action. Jackson earned himself a few more fans after last week, and I wouldn't really say this was an overstatement to say that in 20 episodes of this Pure season, that episode 7 may have very well seen match of the year. Jackson is back and is ready for more action tonight. Jamie T and Leon Jackson going one-on-one here tonight. Matchup underway, and the referee ringing the bell here, and Jamie T immediately getting in the face of Leon Jackson. Jackson not taking that, lying down, and he sends Jamie T to lay on his back there. Join us guys on Facebook, search Pure Caw Wrestling on Facebook to be part of all the interactive action as well. And not to mention we're on Twitter as well, at Pure Caw is the address. A lot of interactive action on Twitter, guys, as well. We hope you can take the time to join us. We open tonight on episode 8 with Jamie T and Leon Jackson going one-on-one in a singles exhibition in the heavyweight division. Jackson with a big German suplex. Jamie T really caught off guard by that one, and listen to the ferocity, just right on the back of his head, a picture perfect German suplex. Leon Jackson, like we say, just 1 week ago he competed with Danny Evans in that classic. He's requesting more in-ring action tonight. He just wants to get better, and he wants to be the very best. Pops over the ropes, and Leon Jackson immediately into a backbreaker. Leon Jackson, you hear some crowd support. Look at the leg, 2 count. Just a 2 on Jamie T there on that exchange, and Jamie soldiers on. Jamie T's another one, he's not really had much of a chance to shine, not had a greatest showing in Pure thus far. Just some chain wrestling. Oh, what a bulldog there by Jamie T, and Leon Jackson really caught off guard by that. With no doubt that Jamie is good, he's just not had a best opportunity to show it as of yet. Look at the leg though, may have Jackson. Just a 2 there, and let's take another look at it. Jamie T, don't count the guy out, don't label him a jobber. The guy's got some skills, he's just having a hard time putting him to effect. Maybe tonight on episode 8, Leon Jackson will be the first victim, Jamie T. Jackson though counters, so good at that technical back and forth wrestling. And a second German, this one stiffer than the first, right in the corner, shot to the midsection. Jackson up, second rope elbow, and we saw it last week. Did so much damage to Danny Evans, almost got him a 3 count. JVT on the receiving end, the second rope Jackson elbow, and Leon got him up. The Chinoku driver, we've seen it before. JVT's felt that before in the 6-man tag before tapping out to Jackson. Not going to forget that anytime soon. Jackson calling Jamie T to his feet here. And he takes him down for that crossface, and he's got it locked in, wrenching down on the neck. Referee, perfect position, center of the ring. And Jamie T tapping out. Maybe not a huge victory, but a victory nonetheless. And Leon Jackson, even in defeat, still building momentum, still building crowd support. Leon Jackson tonight, he's staying on the horse, he's determined to be a big-time player in the heavyweight division. May have not got that victory over Danny Evans, but possibly there'll be more opportunities down the line. And if Leon Jackson continues to up his game as he has done over the past few weeks, he's going to be a serious contender. In fact, Leon Jackson's got a mic in hand. What's Leon got to say? Hang on a second. Leon Jackson staking a claim to 3rd place and maybe being first in line for a title shot before he's interrupted by Kingsley Harrison. Kingsley Harrison not even looking for a debate. He's just saying what he wants and then leaving. But then again, this is going to be interesting. Leon Jackson and Kingsley Harrison both staking a claim to 3rd place. Both want to be top of the list, first in line for a shot at the title. Leon Jackson and Kingsley Harrison, both men want it. We'll have to wait to see what James Creed has to say in response to both men. Well, this is a match every heavyweight is focused on. All eyes are on the Birth of Champions heavyweight main event. And it began on episode 3, it concludes on episode 10. The heavyweight contender series has tested the heavyweights in so many different ways, and it all culminates in 2 episodes time, with Danny Evans and Rob Nasim going one-on-one. Both men are not here tonight. They have been granted preparation time for the Birth of Champions pay-per-view, and both men have been training. They've been in their respective camps all week long. Danny Evans back home in Chicago, working on his strength, working on his technical game. A young man determined to be the very best, and he senses that he has a fight on his hands in 2 episodes time, working on his wrestling, becoming the best he can be. Will the hard work pay off? That's the question. The preparation of Rob Nasim is focused more on his power and his strikes. Evans' striking game was the difference maker over Jackson on the last episode. When Nasim can strike, and he's got that power behind him as well. That brawling, beat down style of Nasim, along with taking advantage of opportunities that has earned him a spot in the heavyweight final. Strikes, power, pure aggressiveness is his game plan. 2 episodes time, we will see the final. Evans and Nasim, a match for the ages, a match for the history books, a match that goes down in 2 episodes time. Guys, we really hope you will join us for it. Birth of Champions on pay-per-view. Both men have come so far. They've had different paths to get to this point, but who knows how it will all end. Birth of Champions is the night where we find out. And that's just one of our main events. In 2 episodes time, there are now 4 men who compete in the light heavyweight ladder match. Fans are pure, wrestlers are pure, have different opinions on this match, and even if it should take place. Earlier today we spoke with some of the talent involved in the Birth of Champions ladder match, first of which was Devine, and here's what Devine had to say. Devine sharing the opinion of many that Adam Flair never got his opportunity. Others say that Diaz was cost his spot as well, so maybe he deserves another spot. Tonight, this blood feud comes to a climax with a one-on-one encounter. The man thinks very differently on the matter though, is really a Nyght. Ryan's been so outspoken backstage, and earlier today, he caught up with Nyght. Here's what Ryan had to say. Outspoken Nyght may not agree, but tonight it does happen. Strong words from Ryan, but regardless of that, a 4th man will be added to this clash by the end of tonight. Ryan Nyght, Mike Devine, and Austin Cribbs, Birth of Champions. It's time to name the 4th man in the hunt for championship gold. Maybe the most dangerous and unpredictable man in this division, a man with a hatred for high flyers who took out his frustrations, causing an injury to Adam Flair, and this all began in his debut matchup. Then again, he claims to be a traditional, proud Latino wrestler. I mean, Diaz has a mindset like no other, and he has an opportunity to progress the Birth of Champions in just a few moments. You never know what Jose Diaz is going to do to get there. What does Diaz have in store for Adam Flair tonight? Here is his opponent with a taped up right arm, and word is that the healing of Adam's arm wasn't aided at all by last week's brawls, as you can imagine. He may be taped up, but he is ready to compete, take more about protection and support for his joints. I mean, there is still a weakness there, of course, and one would expect Jose Diaz to target the right arm of Adam Flair. But Flair is here tonight, he's going to soldier on, refuses to pass up this opportunity, and Adam knows better than anyone just what Jose Diaz is capable of. The 4th man will be named the Birth of Champions. It's coming up next. Adam Flair and Jose Diaz. We go one-on-one. The bell rings and Adam Flair determined to get that retribution on. Wait a minute, Diaz just retreats straight to the outside there, and Adam Flair not even able to get his hands on Diaz. And I said this, I mean, what strategy will Diaz implement into this matchup? The referee, 2 count, there are countouts in this matchup, and there's high stakes. Second and final opportunity for both men to get that opportunity, and Adam Flair is frustrated. He wants Diaz to come right at him, and here we go. Shot to the midsection, kick to the face. First measure of revenge for Adam Flair there. Flair, even with the weak right arm, able to pick up Diaz and take him right down. That slam and right hand. And you saw Adam just brace himself for a minute there on that right hand, using a right hand there, a right arm, a punch. He soon stopped it. Maybe a tweak there might have hurt Adam Flair. We don't know about that, but he seems sensitive. He seems concerned about the right arm, even in his strikes. Diaz drop kick, Northern Light suplex. Diaz now, this is where he's got Adam Flair, and this is where he worked well, and he's sensing how much quicker he's going for it in this matchup. Ground and pound. Diaz, he usually drags this out a lot longer, but earlier on in the matchup he senses that that's the best way to go. 2 count there. And Diaz now, he needs to stay on the offensive as best he can. And look at this, I told you he would. Stomping down on the right arm, the weakness. Flair, oh, a kick right to the face of Diaz. Innovative offense from Adam Flair, and this continues. Backbreaker from Flair. Diaz down now in a precarious position. A shot to the midsection. Adam Flair. You can sense the aggression and the fury in his offense. Oh, a rake of the eyes by Diaz. Got him hooked. Spinning neckbreaker. Adam Flair down, and again shots and kicks, and once again he's going to target that arm. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, just twisting the arm and the elbow and the shoulder as well. In the center of the ring, this is going to do serious damage to Adam Flair. Look at the contortion, the twist on that right arm. Oh, and if this move doesn't tap out Adam Flair, it is going to wear him down so much. Diaz, he's got a game plan, and Adam Flair there, you see it not long into this matchup, he's got a weakness. We don't quite know how weak he is. And wait a minute, Diaz making the mistake of putting Flair on the top rope. Cross body off the top. Flair rolls into a cover, got a 2. Just a 2 on that exchange there, and maybe a little bit, he's a bit slower than he was earlier on in the matchup, as Jose Diaz continues to pick apart the right arm. Adam Flair not moving as quick, but injured or not, he's going for them strikes. And then he's going back to them left elbows. A shot sends Diaz to the outside. And Jose Diaz on the outside now, and this is going to escalate as it did last week, right off the announce table here. And Adam Flair now just striking the holy hell out of Diaz. The referee counting, and things are heating up. Adam Flair taking it. Wait a minute, counter. Oh my God. Adam Flair. Diaz just countered Adam Flair's offense. Just hit it like a suplex counter. And Adam Flair's arm mainly went crashing right into that steel chair. And there you see it, my God. Oh God. Adam Flair, the referee's at a count of 6, and Adam Flair is still out, and Jose Diaz is going to advance to Birth of Champions at a count of 7. Come on. That injured arm just landed right in a steel chair in the production area beside me, but Adam Flair at a count of 8, count of 9, will he do it? And Flair gets back in the ring, and Jose Diaz, the frustration sets in, and Adam Flair, he's hurt. Wait. Well, he's not hurt enough because he hit a big neck breaker that caught Jose Diaz way off guard here. Injured or not, Adam Flair will soldier on. He wants that opportunity that he never got. Reverse Russian leg sweep sends Diaz down. He landed arm first on a steel chair, but he'll raise the injured arm as the crowd cheer him on. Diaz turns around, and this one, we could be near the end. He's got him up on his shoulders. GTS from Flair sends Diaz down. The cover. 2. And Adam Flair has done it. Adam Flair. Injured arm or not, Adam Flair has done it. He has advanced, and he is getting a shot in the Birth of Champions ladder matchup. And you see him holding that arm. He landed right on that steel chair. But with crowd support, with momentum, with weeks and weeks of build-up, Adam Flair hits the GTS. And somewhat makes light work of Jose Diaz. Adam Flair is the 4th man in the ladder match, and it's in 2 episodes' time. What percent will that arm be? Will it be 100%? I doubt it. But that is not the concern for Adam Flair now as we recap it. Jose Diaz wearing down Adam Flair, picking apart the arm as he intended to. But Adam Flair would soldier on. It was when he was on the outside here and Adam Flair was taking it to Diaz. Diaz countered. He didn't get disqualified because he countered. He just tipped Adam Flair over. I don't know if Jose Diaz was aware of the chair or not, but Adam Flair landed arm first on it, but it wasn't enough. Flair wasn't going to stay down, and then that GTN. Adam Flair's just been laid out with a steel chair. No, it's not Jose Diaz. It's Ryan Nyght. Ryan Nyght has just laid Adam Flair out. Ryan saying he felt Adam Flair had no place in this matchup. And look at this now, a beatdown. Adam Flair's already injured. Wait a minute, Ozzy and Devine hitting the ring. Ryan Nyght getting out of there quick time, as you can imagine. Ozzy, Cribs and Mike Devine, they want a piece of Ryan Nyght. But Ryan Nyght jumps the guardrail. He leveled Adam Flair with that steel chair. And Flair wasn't hurt before. He's really hurt now. With 2 episodes to go until Birth of Champions, Ryan Nyght lays out Adam Flair. 1 episode to go. What's going to happen on Pure?